in YouTube. Senang nak share kat kelas nanti. Ya, Sulaiman, anything you want to ask?
Cannot.
Dah Zulaikha.
Why last week you send us to YouTube the recording?
Why? Can open or what? Can't open.
I can see that last week we're on YouTube.
Yes. That is my.
And then the second comment, I see Alice just comment something.
Oh,
and
Alice
I don't know.
comment. And Alice is, where is Alice? Alice rarely absent. Biasa dia datang hari-hari. Maybe ada works to do lah. Tak apalah, tak apa. Okay, so okay, Sulaiman.
Elise is here today.
What?
Elise is here today.
Elise?
Yeah.
Elise what? Elise what?
Elise and India.
Yes, Where's
Yeah.
Elise? She's here now. Okay. Morning, Elise. Okay. So the recording I will put the recording in YouTube later. So kalau nak easy for you, you can just search nanti the lesson.
Subscribe to teacher.
Thank you. It's okay if you're not subscribing pun tak apa. It's not like I'm pulling subscribers ke, tak ada. It's just for me to keep all the works, all the recording. Okay. Alright. So we're going to start now. Before that, kita share dulu screen. Okay, full screen. Macam mana full screen? Okay, semua nampak right? All the screens. See? Who's that? Can you see Vanessa? And this baru bangun ni, Natalie, Annabelle, Tanya. She's not realized. She did not realize she's on the screen. Morning. Jangan off lah. Okay, tak apa. Okay, so hopefully everyone can see this. Okay, today we are going to continue on topics addition and subtraction of decimals. Before this, This is on Friday, right? On Friday, I shared you the method or the link on video on how to do on the introduction of decimals and how to recognize decimals. What is the fraction of hundredths, and then today we are going to continue the other subtopics, which is addition and subtraction of decimals. Okay, decimals ni mudah je, easy. It's just a continuation of the fractions topic. They're related. That's why we have to learn, before we learn decimals, we have to learn fraction. Then we start the decimals topic with the fractions of hundredths. Okay, so before this we have learned fractions of hundredths. Okay, which is 1 over 100, 15 over 100, 30 over 100. Okay, yang ni we call it as 1 of what? Kita panggil apa? 1 of hundredths, 15 hundredths, 30 hundredths. Macam tu kita panggil dia. Okay, boleh faham tak? So dia bukan panggil 1 over 100 macam tu dah. Dia tak panggil 1 over 100, 15 over 100. Kalau macam ni kita panggil dia nampak tak, dengar tak? Semua boleh dengar. Okay, 1 of hundreds, 15 of hundreds, 30 of hundreds. So dia ada place value dia. That's why we call the decimals ni dia panggil apa? Place value dia yang before tu, yang apa? 0 point tu, before the decimal point tu is called macam normal place value lah, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Tapi after the decimal point, depan dia tu, after the decimal point is called hundredths. thousands, hundred thousands, 10,000s. Dia ada ejaan dia tu, hundredths, DTHS tu, hundredths, ada ke 100, ataupun dalam bahasa dia panggil per 10 per 100, per 10 per 100 per 1000 macam tu. Per 1000 per 100 tu hundredths lah, per 100 tu per 100 bahasa kita panggil, dalam bahasa per 100, dalam English we call hundredths of hundredths, fraction of 100. Maksudnya fraction tu kita panggil 1 of hundreds, 15th of 100, 30 of hundreds. Okay, senang. So converting, kita belajar juga, before this we learn converting fraction of hundreds to decimals and vice versa. Vice versa means terbalikkan, decimals to fractions of 100. For example, 16 of 100ths. 16 of hundreds is called 0.16. 0.16. It's not 0.16. Jangan salah pula. Dia tak panggil. Okay, once the number comes after the decimal point, we have to mention, we have to spell it as numbers. Number one by one. 1, 6. 0.2, 0.07, 0.81, 0.11, for example. Bukan 0.11. It's not 0.11, it's called 0.11. Jangan salah. So that is how you convert. Macam mana nak convert? Cikgu dah ajar dah before this. You just remain the 16 tu and then move the decimal point tu from 16, contoh cikgu bagi. Okay. Okay, for example 0.16, 0.16 sini dia tulis. Okay, so you can write it as 16 first. And then you move. 16 ni remember, 16 ni actually zero dia macam tu, 16.0. Okay, you convert this into 16.0 dulu. Lepas tu, you have to move the decimal point according to the number of zeros. So ada 2 zeros here. Ada number of zeros tu, maksudnya number of zeros kat bawah tu 100 lah. Kalau 1000, 3 zeros. Kalau sini 100, 2 zeros. So you move 2 times. 1, 2. So the decimal point should be here and then you put 0 in front. So the answer should be 0.16. 0 ni buang. Okay. Whatever 0 that comes after the number, kalau tak ada dah number belakang dia, there's no numbers anymore, you just remove the 0. Alright. So this is how you convert. For example, this 20 over 100. 20 over 100, macam cikgu cakap tadi, write down dulu 220 tu. And then you move. 20 is like this. So you move the decimal point 1 times, 2 times because there are 2 zeros here. So you move 1 time, 2 times, then it should be here. Before the point, decimal point, make sure to put 0. So the answer should be 0.2. And boleh buang the zeros. Buang the zeros. Remove the zeros. All the zeros after the number. Kalau tak ada, contoh ada 1 here, tak boleh remove lah. Tapi tak ada lah 1 tu lah. Dia ada 0.200, you just remove the 00. So you put the number as 0.2. And the last one, yang ni, make sure to know how to write down. Okay, 0.7, 0.07. Macam mana nak dapat dia? 7 ni, you write down 7. Then, remember 7 is supposed to be like this, 7.0. And then you move 2 times because ada 2 zeros, 2 times backward, 1, 2. Okay, so it's supposed to be here. And there is a loop here without numbers. So you put 0 as the replacement. Letak 0. Kalau apa-apa number loop yang kosong tak ada apa-apa, empty loop macam tu, you have to put 0. And before the decimal point tu pun kena letak 0. Then your answer should be, sorry tak tulis sini. Boleh je tulis. Okay, 0.07. Kenapa tak buang 0 ni? Because there is still 7 behind. So kena letak 0 tu. 0 is the value. So 0 yang belakang ni pun tak perlu letak lah macam tadi. So the answer should be only 0.07 macam ni. Okay, that is it. Apa hang pula. And then number 3, you learn writing decimal on word, in words pula. In words and numerals. Sorry, typing. Okay, writing decimals in words and numerals. Maksudnya dalam ayat, dalam sentence ataupun dalam numbers. Maksudnya kalau decimals ataupun fractions of hundreds given in number macam ni 0.3 ke 3/100 ke 3 of hundreds ke, you have to write down here like this. You have to write down the number should be written as 0.3. Remember, the number should be spelled one by one, after pronounced one by one, the number 0.05, 0.19, not 0.19, salah. Kalau fractions of hundreds, kalau over hundreds, for example 3 of hundreds. Macam mana eja dia? 3 of 100. Macam tu lah. Okay ke? Macam tak ada respon lah. Tengok buku sekejap. Oh, no wonder lah tak ada dalam tu. Dalam exercise book kamu tak ada of hundreds. Patut tak tahu. Okay, so after this kalau jumpa soalan macam ni, 3 of hundreds ni, tulis 3 of 100 lah, jangan tak tahu pula ejaan dia macam ni, bukan 3 over 3, bukan 3, silap. Mana madam. Alah. Ada orang masuk. Someone outside. Welcome siapa yang baru masuk tu, welcome to Mobile Legends. Keluar pun. Enter option, eraser. Susah dah. Macam itulah cerita dia. Pen. Okay, so dia bukan macam ni 3 over 100. Bukan. Dia is right like this. The number is right like this. The fractions is right like this. 3 of hundreds. Okay. Senang. And then shading color. Shading or coloring decimals in square grid. Yang ni easy lah. Apa yang kamu supposed to do is, what should you do is, okay, what should you do is count all the shaded region. Kalau soalan tu ask you in square grids and then the part already colored or shaded, you just write the number, write the fraction. Boleh tulis dulu dalam fraction, dalam apa we call, dalam fractions lah. Dalam fractions of hundreds, tulis dulu jawapan dia. So for example this one 45, 45 tak payah kira lah, 45. So 45, you just write down 45 over 100 and then you change the value into decimals, which is 0.45, 0.45. Okay, this is how you write down. For example, 3 of hundreds macam ni, 3 shaded parts. So you just write down 3 over 100, 3 of hundreds, and then you change it into 0.03. Okay, this is how you make. Kalau soalan tu ask you to, if the question asks you to color, give you the decimals, for example 0.50, and then the question asks you to shade, so you just shade lah. 0.50 ni, 0.50 is for 50 of 100. Okay, so you just color 50 of this. Color 50, tambah lagi. Conteng je. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tambah lagi 4, 5. So 40 plus 5 jadi 50. So 50 over 100 macam ni lah. Ikut suka lah nak conteng macam mana pun. Nak buat corak-corak ke, if you want to make some patterns. Tapi susah lah nak kira nanti kalau kamu suka-suka buat pattern macam ada mata ke, ada telinga, hidung ke apa ke. Tak payahlah. So just buat line 10 line by line tu. Kalau the question ask you to draw patterns, it's okay. Dalam fraction, the percentage nanti ada. soalan, they ask you to draw patterns using the percentage given. Yang tu boleh lah guna. So now you just shade or color the square grid. Easy. Okay, then the last one we learned before this is compare decimals. Okay, comparing decimals, make sure to know how to convert the decimals into fraction or from fraction to decimals. Senang. Kalau kamu tahu macam mana nak baca dia, you know how to differentiate in between the smaller or the bigger decimals, then you won't get any troubles in comparing decimals ni. Okay, so example here, which mass is heavier, 0.5 kg or 0.2 kg? From this you can see maybe you will say 0.2 ke 0.5. You may got confused with the number I gave before. So you just what? You just change it into decimal fraction. So 0.45 ni, actually 0.45 is 45 of hundredths. And then 0.2 pula is 2 of 100. Macam mana nak tahu? Because kalau nak change into 2 pula ada 20 actually. Okay, 20 of 100. Macam mana nak tahu? Ingatlah, nanti cikgu bagi table. Kamu kena hafal the tables. Okay? Kalau nak change into 1000. A fraction of 100. Okay, so this is how you change. And then once you get the number, once you get the fraction, then you can see which one is, you can compare between these two. You can compare, then you can see which one is heavier, which one is bigger. Lah kamu ni selalu tertekan. Then kalau tak tahu juga, okay, for example, kalau tak tahu, kamu boleh buat bentuk macam ni, tadi cikgu ajar, boleh buat fractions of hundreds. Kalau tak, you can also use this. Actually, I suggest you to do this lah, easier. Okay, which is you draw. Anyone masuk? Masuk tak ada. Okay, you draw a table. Okay, you draw a table. Draw a table like this. Apa nama decimal table ke apa ke, case value table ke. Okay, macam cikgu ajar tadi. Ones tu letaklah 0. Atau ada apa namanya decimal point ni. Itu buat apa? Decimal point ni is the decimal point for the fraction, for the decimals lah. Jangan silap pula letak 0 here, decimal sini pula. Okay, so decimals ni the one that separate in between the whole number and the fractions. So decimal point ni yang separate the whole number tu yang ni 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 tu whole number. Kalau fraction over 100 ataupun of hundreds. So this one 4, 5. Tens dia 4, hundreds dia 5. 45 of 100 dia akan jadi 4 and 5. 2 tu of tens. 2 tu of tens. Dia macam ni nak tunjuk. Tadi dah terang tak faham kot. Okay, dia punya place value, ingat saya ingat. Mana dia tak saya ingat. Gitu. Boleh lah. Okay. Ni decimal point. So ada decimal point here. Okay, ingat. Sini whole number, ones. And here is tens. Tens yang ke 10 ataupun over tens. Of tens. Ini of hundreds. Payah this. Okay, macam mana nak tahu determine how this? Okay, tengok sini je. Kalau kamu ingat our normal place value, padam sekejap. Hari orang bukan nak split. Macam tu. Boleh pun. Dia tak nak tukar. Okay, macam biasa kamu belajar dulu. Kalau dulu ini dia terbalik. Kalau dulu ones here, 10 here, hundreds here. Okay. Macam tu dia terbalik. Kalau decimal dia terbalik. Ones kat depan, tens kat tengah dia, hundreds. Boleh faham So you just remember to put the place value macam ni. Jangan salah pula. Actually tak ada masalah pun benda ni. You just put the number. Kalau kamu tak faham, kamu just put numbers je. Tak payah ingat pun ones, tens, hundreds ni, tak perlu pun. You just put the numbers. For example 0.045, 020. So yang mana? Sini 4. You know this tens, maksudnya tens ni 4, 40. And this is 2, maksudnya 20. So you can see 40 is bigger than 20. That's all. Itu je. Dia lari lagi. So 40 is smaller bigger than 20. That's all. Kalau example dia cikgu bagi lagi. For example, ada tak example? Tak ada. Example lain contoh 0.3, 0.03. Kalau macam ni macam mana? So what should you do? Buat line. Ni place value lah, ni decimal point. Decimal point. Okay. So atas tu 0.3. Yang bawah pula 0.03. Yang ni 3, 30, 10 tau. Yang ni 3. 10 pula. 10. Ni tak 100. Apa tu nak tulis? Okay. So 0 here maksudnya 3 ni 30. Tengok sini je. So 3 ni maksudnya 30. Yang ni adalah 3. So which one is bigger? Of course lah 30. That's why lah. Senang je. Don't worry much. This is how you compare the decimals. Kalau tak tahu, you just draw a table. Okay. And then this is how to differentiate in between the smaller unit of decimals and the bigger unit, which is, so you can compare. Okay. 1/100. 1 of hundreds ni actually 0.01. So you just memorize this je. Memorize this. 1 of hundreds, 2 of hundreds, 0.02. Kena ingat ada 0 kat depan dia. 0.01, 0.02. Compared to the other one which is 10 of hundreds. 10 of 100 is called 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So you just memorize this. Yang ni smaller lah. Ini bigger lah. Bigger. Kenapa bigger? Okay, so smaller and bigger. Which is the smaller one goes to betul lah. Ini. Smaller one goes to the place value yang macam apa place value? Decimal 1 of 100 ni yang smaller one. So this one is bigger one. Senang je, you just memorize all this table. Senang je, tak payah ingat pun. Kalau 1 of hundreds, 1 until 9 of 100 means 0.01 until 0.09. Kalau 10 of 100, 10, 20, 30 is 0.1 until 0.9. That's all. Kalau number yang lain, for example 0.19, 0.31, yang tu tak ada masalah. Kalau ada 2 digits, you can just see the place value tu, kamu boleh nampak number tu small ke big. Kalau number dia macam ni yang masalah yang akan kelirukan murid. So you just memorize this, all the tables. Senang je, you just tahu konsep, you can know once you memorize the concept, you can know how to differentiate in between the smaller unit, smaller decimals, smaller fractions into the biggest fraction macam ni. Bigger fraction, biggest. Okay, then we continue on addition of decimals. Okay, addition of decimals. Alright, I give you some examples. Okay, some examples, which is the first one, 0.3, 0.5. Okay, this is the stacked up cupboard lah. Dia macam dia dicantumkan. Okay, so originally yang green tu 0.5, and then I add some more. I add 0.3 cupboard tu, yang atas tu 0.3. So what is the total length of the total height of the fraction of the decimal of the cupboard? Okay, later what should you do is draw ataupun do the calculation in standard written method, sama macam standard written method biasa. Apa dia bezanya? What is the difference is, okay, sorry. Siapa yang on microphone tu, please turn off. Thanks. Okay, ones place value, ones place value. The standard written method dia must be written in this form. Kalau boleh in this form lah. Memang dalam in this form lah. You can just ignore the tables, the place value tu. Yang place value tu kalau tak nak buat pun tak apa. But the table should be written like this. Kalau tak nak simpler, the simpler method, you can write like this. Okay, so 0, 3. Yang ni decimal point. Okay, so 0, boleh lah decimal sini. So 0, 5, minus, plus. So, remember how to write down is like this lah je, senang. Okay, you can just continue like this. 0.3, 0.5, so just plus these two. Add the tens. Ones tu tak ada number, tak ada value. Okay, this one is without the regrouping. So tak ada regrouping, easier lah. Kalau ada regrouping, arrange the digit, make sure that the decimal point is aligned. Maksudnya sama, is aligned. Proportionally dia align in the same place value. Jangan ada yang silap 0.3, 0 tu letak dekat ujung, dekat sini ke jadi 0.3, 0.5 sini ke, salah lah. So make sure align. Okay, second example. Second example, ada dua bowls. There are two bowls that have a different quantity of ataupun isi padu apa? Volume, volume, quantity of volume. Okay, so if we add these two, there's a bowl ni berapa quantity yang kita dapat. Okay, so what should you do? As usual, draw standard, do this in standard written method. Macam ni simple lah. You can write this like this. So 0.25, 0.4. Remember 0.4 ni kan ada 0, right? Then you put 0 because 0 tu easier for you to add later. Nanti tak ada number, nanti kamu keliru. You put 0.04 kan salah lah. So the answer should be 0.25. The calculation should be 0.25 plus 0.40. 0 tu letak bawah 5 tu. Maksudnya the hundredths place value dia 0. Okay, so you just add as usual 5 plus 0, 5, 2 plus 4, 6, 0, 0, 0. Okay, that's all. Okay. So remember lah 0.4 is equals to 0.040. Sama je, tak ada beza pun. Jangan pening pula 4 cikgu, 4 je. No, 4 means 40. 0.4, 0.04 is 4. 0.04 is 4. 0.4 is 0.40. 0.04 is 4. Kalau 0.4 is 40. So 40 of hundreds. Ni 4 of 100. So jangan keliru Okay, next. Total volume is 0.65. Tu cara nak tulis jawapan dia. Okay, next. The third one, add 0.45 and 0.36. Yang easier. 0.45 plus 0.36 equals to, macam mana nak buat? Okay, this one is going to use the rules of regrouping. Kena guna regrouping. Macam mana nak guna regrouping? Jangan lupa dah yang previously we learn during the lesson, during the earlier lesson tu, addition and subtraction, whole number punya tu. So you just remember to start your calculation from the last number, which is 5 plus 6. So 5 plus 6 equals to 11. So 11, bring down 1, bring up 1. Next the number. Okay, so what should you do? You just add this 3 lah. 143 equals to 8. 0, 0, 0. The answer should be 0.81. That's all. Okay, so addition tak ada masalah. Kalau ada masalah, tell me Don't worry. Feel free to ask me anything. Ada soalan ke for addition? Ada? Anyone? Okay, If nobody have problem, then I just continue on the next one, which is subtraction. Okay, hari ni kita buat a bit fast lah, a bit faster. We do all two because decimals ni senang je actually, senang je. Nanti ada percentage lagi lah, tak ada pun plus minus. Ada tak? Ada lupa. Okay, subtraction of decimals. Okay, so you just refer to the diagram. Okay, and look at the question. What is the length of the wooden plank after it is cut? Okay, so macam ada kayu and then it cut into two parts. So from the 0.7 meter, the original size of length original length of the plank is cut 0.2 from it. So 0.2 tu kamu potong tu maksudnya you subtract from the original. So 0.7 minus 0.2. Then what should you do? 0.7 minus 0.2 macam biasa, buatlah bentuk lazim. Do in standard written method. Make sure to write in standard written method. Senang. So subtract the tens. Tolak dulu yang the last one, last digit. So remember 0.7 number yang the bigger number should be on top. 0.7 minus 0.2. So 0.7 minus 0.2, you just minus 7 minus 2 equals to 5, 0, 0, 0. Then your answer should be 0.5. So the answer should be the remaining part of the wooden plank is 0.5 meter. Don't forget the unit. Kalau soalan tu ada unit, make sure to write down the units. Kalau tak ada, it's okay to not to write the unit. Kalau ada, make sure to write down. Markah. Okay. Then the second one. For subtraction, the example is given, subtract 0.28 liter from 0.54 liters. So what should you do? Write down the standard written method. Okay, this one is the simplest standard written method that I can that can be written lah. So the simplest one is like this, letak je dot, lepas tu letak je 0.2 tu. Letak je dot macam ni. So macam ni, remember, kalau tak faham cikgu buat bentuk lazim lain. Sinilah. Okay, so 0.54 minus 0.28. Okay, minus. Okay, remember, letak dulu yang pertama. Okay, ada masalah ke? Ada problem?
Copy this.
You have to copy. I think if you would like to copy, you can copy. Actually tak payah pun, dalam buku teks ada. Okay, don't worry. Okay, this one. First, once you finish with the standard written method, dah letak susun elok-elok dah, arrange all the numbers, and then first thing you have to do is put down the decimal point dulu dekat jawapan, letak dulu. And then you write down. You start the calculation from the last digit, which is 4. 4 minus 8. Okay, remember, 4 minus 8. 4 is smaller than 8. So 8 cannot be subtracted from 4. So 4 cannot subtract with 8. So what should you do? You have to borrow. This is regrouping. Okay, anything? Tak ada. Okay, so regrouping. So you have to deduct 1 from 5. 5 becomes 4. So what should you do? Then 4 will become 14. Kalau nak tulis atas pun boleh, nak tulis tepi pun boleh. So 14 minus 8. So, okay, anything? Hello.
Do we need to copy it?
No need. Later in the activity, you have to write down. Okay, regrouping, don't forget. Okay, so what should you do? Regrouping, 14 minus 8, 14. Okay, now you have 14. 14 is way bigger than 8. Then you can minus. 14 minus 8 equals to 6. Okay, 6. 4 minus 2, then you can also minus this. 4 minus 2 equals to 2, 0, 0, 0. So the answer should be 0.26. Okay, this is how you make the calculation. Remember, this is involve the regrouping. Addition pun ada regrouping, subtraction pun ada regrouping. Okay, make sure, don't forget. So the answer should be 0.26 liters. Okay, next. Third, calculate the difference between 0.13 kg and 0.6 kg. Okay, difference. Tengok soalan dia, kalau the question is given in words, in sentence, make sure to know how to get the operation, which is different. Difference mean subtraction lah. Jangan lupa, difference to subtraction. So 0.6, Yang ni ramai yang salah. Okay, remember, make sure to know. Do not silap, jangan buat silap. Do not make mistakes. This is not 0.6 ni. Ramai yang silap. 6 ni dia cakap 13 is bigger than 6. Ramai yang salah. This is not. Actually 6 is 60. Kalau yang 6 tu 0.06. Make sure to know this. That's why you learn compare decimals dulu tadi. Decimals compare tu sebab nanti bila dapat soalan in words macam ni, in sentence macam ni, ada yang salah, dia pergi buat, what did you do? 0.13 dia cakap. 0.3 ni, 13 ni, maksudnya 13, dia cakap 13 is bigger than 6. So 0.13 dia cakap 0.13 is bigger than 0.6 kg. Sorry lah, this is not the correct answer. This is how you make mistake. Easy je, sama boleh buat mistake kalau macam ni. Sebab apa? Don't know how to differentiate in between the smaller decimals and the biggest decimals. Which is smaller dia 13. 6 ni actually is 0.6 ni actually is 60 of 100. Make sure to change it into of hundreds decimal fractions dulu kalau tak tahu. Kalau kamu tak tahu ataupun kamu ingat yang tables yang cikgu ajar tadi tu. Tables tadi. Mana table tadi? Yang ni importance of. That's why this is the importance of memorize the table. Kalau kamu ingat tables ni, kamu boleh itulah. Hafal lah table ni nanti. Memorize this. Okay, senang je. Tak ada pun nak hafal satu. Susah pun, tak susah pun. You have to remember one of hundreds is smaller than 10 of 100. 0.01 is smaller than 0.1. Nanti kamu kena tahu. Okay. Mana? Subtraction first, second, third. Okay, third. Okay, this is how you make the mistakes. You make the mistake like this. So what should you do? Remember, macam tadi cikgu cakap lah, know how to compare decimals. Okay, next. You write down the calculation. Okay, calculation dia senang. Cikgu tulis balik, kalau tak nampak 0.6. 0.13. Remember, 6 letak 0 kat belakang. Kenapa? Because 6 is actually 60. 6 ni kalau fraction dia 60. So, once you do like this, it's solved. Senang je. 0 minus 3 cannot. So deduct 1 becomes 5. 0 becomes 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. 5 minus 1 is 4. Lupa lah. 0, 0, 0. So the answer should be 0.47. Okay. This is how you got. We cannot subtract 3 from hundreds from 4. Okay. Yang ni maksudnya nak regrouping lah. Okay, let's do some activity. Okay. This one. I will put the link in your chat box. Okay, dengar. Macam biasa kita akan buat link ni. Okay, I give you 10 minutes. Okay. Ready tak? Okay, ready ya? Ui. Morning Desmond. Desmond ada. Tengok muka Desmond pula. Desmond okay ke? Hello. Okay, I will stop presenting this. No. I just put the link. Okay. Link is here. I'm gonna start the quiz. Subtraction of fraction. Okay. Ini link dia. This is how I share the link. Okay, turn on dulu. Okay, now you can see from your chat box. Ada tak? Ada kan? Okay, now masuk dulu. Click on the link. Masuk dulu. Cikgu tak start lagi. I won't start the quiz.
I'm in, cikgu.
Okay, thanks. Okay, unless all of you are there. Okay, let's see. Siapa yang masuk? Macam balloon pop up. 18 ada lagi, cepat. 31 tadi cikgu tengok. There are 31 of you. Make sure to turn to join the link. To click the link and make sure to be here. Okay, then Ardines, Vanessa, Shanas, Tanya, Lakshiva, Dilia, 24. Mana lagi? 5 plus 7. Siapa lagi yang belum masuk? Click on the link. Click on the link on your chat box. Ada lagi tak? Fadis Akasha, dah masuk belum? Nafis, Aminda, Aaron. Okay, ada dah 25. Lagi siapa lagi yang belum masuk cepat? Amy, Ihsan, Tanya, Vanessa. Boleh masuk tak? Boleh tekan tak link tu? Yusuf masuk lagi? Banyak tu Yusuf. Okay, tak apa. Nak masuk banyak pun tak apa, tak kisah. Yang penting semua orang join. Okay. Semua orang masuk quiz ni. Semua orang click on the link. Okay, boleh masuk, boleh tekan tak? Ada masalah ke dengan link tadi? Tak ada, right? Okay, I will start in. Okay, Kamal, thanks. Okay, yang belum masuk juga. Boleh masuk je. Okay, now you can do. Careful with your answer. Make sure to count all the decimals properly. Read the question properly. Careful with the question. Sometimes the question tipu-tipu sikit. Dah ada yang salah dah. Okay, 30 players. Kamal, tak jawab lagi ni. Mana Kamal? Cepat. Aku bagi 5 minit je quiz ni, nanti kita discuss. Kalau boleh discuss, kita discuss hari ni. Siapa? Nur? Aira. Irina. Hurry up. Come on. Push your rank. Bila lagi? Asyik main game je. Main quiz lah. Boleh push rank lah. Ready? Was incorrect. This is the way it seems. Good, Nafis, champion. Desmond, okay, good. Sulaiman, good, good. Thanks for those yang dah settle all the questions. Good, Sulaiman. Good, Sulaiman.
also. Dan
Good, good. Sampai yang dah already done tu, good. Okay, make sure to use your piece of paper tu untuk calculate the standard arithmetic tu, untuk buat standard arithmetic tu. Okay. Sambil-sambil tu cikgu discuss how to write down, how to know what your answer. Okay. Okay, from the first question you can see find the answer in words. Okay, yang ni cikgu tengok ada 16 orang salah. 13 are correct. 9 of 100 ataupun 9 hundredths je. Macam tu je. Memanglah ramai yang jawab 4 seconds je. Laju je jawab tapi salah 16 orang. Ui, ramai tu. 16 out of 13. 15 lah salah ramai juga. Okay. So make sure jangan salah pula. Ni 9 hundredths. 9 of hundredths. Ataupun 9 hundredths. 0.9 bukan. 0.09 pun bukan. This is fraction. Okay. Second question. Multiple choice. Okay, find the answer in words. Kalau macam ni soalan ni 15 of you are incorrect. Wow. 0.18. Apa yang susahnya? 0.18. Baca satu bukan 0.18. Siapa yang tulis 0.18 tu naiklah. Make sure to know how to answer. Third question. 0.1 is then 0.11. Siapa yang jawab larger tu betul. Larger tu betul lah. Smaller tu salah lah. 0.1 is 10.
Teacher?
Larger pula. Smaller yang smaller. Yes, siapa tu? This one is smaller. Smaller. Okay, this one is 18 incorrect. 0.1 means 10. 0.11 means 11 of 100. 11 hundredths. Yang ni 10 hundredths. So 11 dengan 10 maksudnya 11 lah. So this one is smaller. Number 4 yang ini saja. Yang ni what? Yang ni cikgu salah buat jawapan ni, cikgu silap buat jawapan apa ni. Betul ramai yang salah. Okay. Number 3 dia change the answer. Cikgu silap. Pilih jawapan small, lebih larger. Okay, number 4. Number 3 bonus siapa yang salah number 3 tu cikgu bagi betul semua because this is larger actually. Smaller actually. Cikgu rasa cikgu buat larger. Okay, number 4 0.08 is smaller lah, jangan salah pula smaller. This one is 0.08 smaller than 0.8 which is 8 and 80. Solve this. Okay, 0.2 plus 0.699 turun bawah 0.2 ni letak 0.20 0 plus 9 2 plus 6 equals to 0.89. Number 2. Okay, yang ni 4 plus 6 10 bring down 0 naikkan atas 1 171 equals to apa dia? 9 0.9. This one pun 15 16 are incorrect. Susah ke? 0.03 plus 0.50. Jangan silap. Betul lazim. So the answer is not 0.8. The answer should be 0.53. Subtraction sangat senang. 9 minus 8 1, 3 minus 2 1, 0.11. Yang ni pun salah ramai. Okay, this one 0. You put 0 here, then you have to use regrouping. So 7 deduct 1 becomes 6, 10 here. So 10 minus 6 and minus 4 is 6. Okay, 6 minus 3 is 3. So 0.36. And the last one, 0.82 minus 0.63. What should your answer be? So the answer should be 0. Ni buat benda tu lazim lah, 0.82, 0.63. So 2 minus 3 cannot, you deduct from 8, 8 becomes 7. So 12 minus 3 equals to 9. So 8 minus 6 7 minus 6 equals to 1. So 0.19. This is how you get the answer. So kita end the quiz, kita tengok siapa yang champion. You tengok the third Desmond, second is Nafis, and the first one, congratulations Vanessa. Yang lain semua dah master ni. Yang master ni bagus lah. Okay, cuba tengok data berapa orang yang salah. Vanessa pun ada satu salah, macam mana dapat markah lebih tinggi? Nafis ada point bonus ke? Tak apa. Okay, so exit. I only 2 correct, 8 wrong. Karina, how come? Banyak ni salah. Okay. So class, I think almost level 30. After this, you are going to have class. Okay, so before the class ends, if you would like to ask me anything, okay, just ask me anything. Tak kisahlah soalan apa pun. Ask me anything. Ada? Off dulu. Ada tak? Tak ada? Anything? Anything you want to ask me? Kalau tak faham apa-apa, you may ask me. Okay. Hello. Who's that? Siapa yang cakap? Okay. Okay, before we end the class, cikgu nak, okay, apa kata kita buat ni dulu. Cikgu nak screenshot lah hari ni sebab nak suruh mak kamu tengok. Okay, on microphone semua, on camera semua. Okay, turn on your cameras. Turn on your camera. Okay. Okay, buat pose. Dah left lah dah. Okay, buat pose dulu. Okay, ready 1, 2, 3. Okay. Count number. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Right, so thank you everyone. Good luck in your class. Make sure to behave. Don't make any troubles. Don't disrupt the class. Make sure to behave properly. Properly behave in class. Okay. Mind your own manners. Okay. Thank you everyone. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Yes, bye.